The search for Audrii Cunningham is over, but the search for answers is just beginning.
The body of the 11-year-old who had been missing since last Thursday was found in Polk County today. Her remains were pulled from the Trinity River near Highway 59. The Harris County medical examiner will now determine the exact cause of her death.
Capital murder charges are expected to be filed at any moment against Don Steven McDougal, a friend of Audrii's family and now the prime suspect in her death.
We have live team coverage beginning with Marcelino Benito with more on today's developments and what's next. Marcelino.
Len and Mia, tonight the community came together here at the VFW for a vigil. Our cameras were not allowed inside. This community, this town is in shock, still very much grieving and heartbroken over what happened to this beautiful little girl. 6 days of searching for Audrii Cunningham came to a tragic end.
But at this time, I sadly announced that Audrii's body was located at the Trinity River on the U.S. Highway 59.
Polk County Sheriff Byron Lyons making an announcement this afternoon the community was bracing for since Thursday when they realized Audrii never made it to her bus stop in the morning.
My heart aches with this news, and I express with my deepest sympathies and condolences to everyone who knew, who cared for, and loved Audrii.
Family and friends are devastated.
It's heartbreaking to see my friend hurt.
Now attention turning to justice for Audrii. The Polk County District Attorney says Don Steven McDougal, a family friend who lived in a trailer behind the family home and the last person to see her alive, is the prime suspect in her death.
At this time, we believe the appropriate arrest warrant is going to be for capital murder in the death of Audrii Cunningham.
McDougall is already in custody for an unrelated charge. Investigators say cell phone analysis, videos, and some conversations with McDougall helped them pinpoint areas of interest where they found the 11-year-old. The Polk County Sheriff says they also asked the Trinity River Authority to lower the river level to help in the search.
Whether or not Mr. McDougall gave us information on lowering the river or not to be able to locate her, that's information that we do not want to release at this time.
Tonight, inside VFW 8568, a private vigil to mourn Audrii. Her family were told in attendance. The community coming together to show their support as they grieve Audrii's death.
They did a great job. They brought her home. Cassie can get closure that she needs, and the rest of the family as well.
And tonight, Audrii's body is at the Harris County Medical Examiner's Office, where an autopsy will be conducted to determine just how she died. Those details will be critical as this case moves along and is prosecuted. Prosecutors telling us tonight that the death penalty could be on the table in this case. Now, my colleague Maria Aguilera is just a few miles away from me down the road at the Polk County Jail. She's been taking a closer look at the suspect's troubling criminal history. Maria.
Marcelino, we're told McDougall is in the Polk County Jail here behind me. He's been here since Friday when he was booked on an unrelated charge, and it's not the first time he's been arrested. According to court records, McDougall has a lengthy criminal history. This is where officials tell us 42-year-old Don Steven McDougal admitted he had been around the time of Audrii's disappearance, the Trinity River near US 59. And although it's one of several places McDougall said he had been, we're told he has not confessed to anything related to her death. But tonight, we're learning much more about why he was booked into the Polk County Jail Friday on an unrelated charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. According to court documents, McDougall stabbed a man in the back with a knife last August after McDougall asked for help claiming his car broke down. Then on Friday, records show that same victim went back to officials after learning McDougall was suspected to be involved in Audrii's disappearance. That's when McDougall was arrested on the assault charge. Records show he has a lengthy criminal history dating back to 2001. Back in 2007, he was convicted of enticing a minor with intent in Brazoria County. It's a charge that did not require him to register as a sex offender. And he has 3 assault cases, according to records, out of Liberty and Harris County. One for allegedly headbutting an officer, another for allegedly threatening a man with a knife, and one for allegedly hitting a man in the back of the head with a pipe. Now, the Polk County DA's office says they're going to charge McDougall with capital murder in connection to Audrii's death. Today, officials said they have substantial evidence to link McDougall to Audrii's death. Of course, we'll continue to follow this case and bring you the latest. Live in Polk County, Maria Aguilera, KHOU 11 News.
Waiting for it to all come together. Such a tragic story after all. Maria Aguilera tonight, thank you. Today, Livingston ISD paid tribute to Audrii on Facebook, saying their hearts go out to the entire community during the heartbreaking loss of the 5th grader. The district says counselors are available to students who may be struggling. You can read the full statement and get the latest on the investigation on our website, khou.com.